This video is going to be about mimetic desire. If you haven't heard that phrase, essentially it's a phrase that means that humans naturally don't know what they want. So instead what they do is they want what other people want. And if you live in this side of the world, in a capitalistic society, that is 100% true. If you think about it, think about all the things that you currently want, let's say, or you saw, or the clothes you wear, the places you want to travel to or live at, the cars you want, etc. Do you genuinely want all of those things, or were you told that you had to want them? Maybe not even directly. If you pay attention to all the big companies or nowadays, all the big influencers, the things that they decide to promote, pay attention to all the people who just adopt the same wants. Think of, let's use the Kardashians as an example. How many women buy, I don't even know what she does, her makeup or whatever, her brands, just because she's the one associated to that brand. But same goes for men as well. Think of all these athletes, let's say LeBron, the clothes he wears or his shoes. Most people want them because they're associated with him. Or let's say if you have aspirations to be rich, living in Dubai, owning a Ferrari, Lamborghini, etc. Is that something that you genuinely want, or is it because of that association of, oh, rich people want that, so I should probably want that as well? But have you ever considered of just taking a step back and maybe analyzing, what if instead of a Lamborghini, you prefer a pickup truck? What if instead of a mansion, you would much rather have a quiet house either by the beach or off in the woods? It's something to really think about, because most people really, everyone wants a dream life, right? But most people don't know what their dream life is, so they just copy the dream life of someone else. But until you actually sit down and go through the exercise of designing what it is that you actually want, until then, you're just going to be guided by mimetic desire. Essentially, you're just going to be imitating what society says that you should want, or what your role models, whether they're good or bad, say that you should want, etc. So I think it's really, really important to take some time to really think on what are, number one, the values that you hold important in your life, and number two, what are the goals that you want to pursue in alignment with those values, because that's really going to define the things that you're going to want or end up pursuing, essentially. And myself, for a long time, there were things that I really thought I wanted, let's say material things that I wanted to pursue or wanted to experience. And I've had the opportunity in recent times to just experience them. And don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed the experience, but understanding, or at least it took me going through those certain experiences to actually understand if that's really what I wanted, or if I was just pursuing it because of all the content or all the influences that I was consuming, that I believed that that's what I should aspire to. And it wasn't until I really took a step back and decided what it is, okay, that I want to, I don't want to say settle for, but I can't think of another word, but essentially what it is that I want to decide on and target for my life. For example, I actually enjoy silence very, very much. So me living in a place that gives me that peace, that quiet atmosphere, that's something I'm going to prefer. Whereas when I was younger, I thought I needed to be in a big city, because if you're in business, or if you have aspirations to be an entrepreneur, be in business, you have to be around the bustle and tussle of a big city, etc. But I realized that I actually really, really like peace and quiet. That's one thing. Second, cars. Sure, there's certain cars that I like, that I really want. Am I passionate about cars? Not really. Do I enjoy driving really cool cars? Yes. I had a chance to drive a McLaren recently for the first time. That was fucking awesome. I get the appeal of supercars, but do I want at the moment? Is it something that I really want to have like a whole fleet of cars just to drive them? I mean, I can only drive one at a time. And again, it's things when you're growing up, you always fantasize about having all these cars. And maybe I will when I have the money to buy them. But I do think, okay, what do I really, is it really the car, or what is it really that I'm pursuing? And same thing with houses or just clothes in general. Again, clothes, let's take designer brands, for example. All these celebrities and athletes will push designer brands, and of course there's certain status associated with them, yada yada. But really, I'd rather wear something that's comfortable instead of fucking, some tacky Gucci ass shit. If it's a suit or like something that's high class, elegant, then yes. But most designer brands is like, I don't really like the look of it. But again, yeah, it's all that comes down to what is the influence that you're consuming of what it is that you want or not. Until you become aware of it, that you're being influenced, you won't be able to actually assess what are the things that you really want versus the ones that you were told you want. So yeah, Mimetic Desire. It's actually a book about this that explains the psychology behind all this. Excellent read. Even when pursuing goals, let's say in work or business, just the reason why oftentimes people want, even iPhones, everyone wants an iPhone. Why? Why is that? I mean, there's many different reasons besides the psychology of the brand, but think about it. Why does everyone fight and stand in line for so long just for the fucking iPhone? It's a phone, right? And most people don't even use over half of the features the iPhone has. But still, they wait in line every year, they get the new model. Mimetic Desire, very interesting phenomenon in today's society. Anyways, that's the video for today. Wanted to talk about that topic. Check it out, pretty interesting. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.